test. And so one of the gold standards of a well-run and prudent VO2 max is that we want our subjects not running too hot at the start of the test when we begin capturing data, because otherwise that beginning threshold will skew some of those further calculations that have to be done down the line. And so with that being said, we actually implement box breathing, and it works like a charm. Like instantly after that first cycle, we see heart rate just slam down about 20 BPM, and we can easily get a really revved up individual down below that 100 BPM threshold, let them do a few more cycles, return back through a progression of diaphragmatic breathing back to normal tidal volumes, and then we can start our test. So it's a really powerful indicator as to the impact of breath work, even in a sports science setting.
I believe white coat syndrome, right?
Yeah.
That's why we have black coats, by the way. So no one gets over. I remember in college I like dislocated my shoulder. I went in and they took my blood pressure, and it was high. She's like, "Whoa, that's really bad," and I was like, there, just writhing in pain. But every time after that, I had my blood pressure taken. It would just shoot up. I'm like, I can't believe that my blood pressure is this high, and I'd measure it at home, and I'd be fine. But I had white coat syndrome.
I do the same,
yeah.
Which is really embarrassing, but funny.
Yeah, I know. So this is a psychophysiology lab. These are connected. So both, what is happening up here psychologically affects here physiologically, and what happens physiologically affects what happens psychologically. And that's why breath is so important. This is a lever that you can pull on your physiology that then affects your psychology. So you said box breathing. I know it is, but maybe just give people a quick little example because it is such a great tool.
Right, so if we look at box breathing, just put a visual in your head of a box with 4 sides. On the inhale, we have that ascending line on the left, so that will typically be between a 4 and a 6 second inhale to a full diaphragmatic breath, fill the belly, fill the lungs up. We're going to hold that full on the top for again 4 to 6 seconds, and then we're going to fully exhale on that right-sided line coming down.